Hey guys, it's Carl Muscles. You're listening to the Nissan Nation podcast, and I'm representing for the Frontiers.
The Nissan Nation podcast is a presentation of DRB and KGB Media.
Recorded live, coast to coast, it's the Nissan Nation podcast. From camping, racing, and all points in between. The NNP is your Nissan Nation podcast. Now start your engines and welcome in the hosts, David and Danny.
What is going on, everybody? This is a solo mission, a special report with your buddy Dave here. We got a show coming up next week that we'll get to you. But right now, me and JR, JR does all the music on the show. We had our buddy Carl hit us up a few months ago, and he was heading to Ohio, and he's doing some work with the National Forestry Service or National Park Systems. I think it's the Park Systems. And he was asking us, he's heard us talk about Windrock Park before, and he was like, hey, man, what trails can I do? And we had told him a few that maybe he could do and would be all right for a solo mission, but I guess timing just wasn't right, so he made his way up to Ohio and did his thing, and Captain Carl, he hit us up a while back and said, "Hey man, I'm willing to go 4 hours out of my way. I'm heading home to Texas, but I'm willing to go 4 hours out of my way to hit Windrock. I want to see what this place is about and what it's like." So we made it a mission to try to gather a few people, and like many wheeling events for us, you gather 10 and 3 show up, but that's okay. Life happens, and we totally understand that. But so this past weekend we decided we're gonna hit Windrock, and what I tried to do here was just like a little special. I took my little handheld recorder and was like, hey, I'm gonna try to get as much as I can, people talking, and you always kind of forget about, you get excited about wheeling and you forget, oh, I got a mic in my hand, or I want to interview somebody, and I was hoping to talk to Carl, but it just never came out right. Timing never happened. But what I did is I recorded some of the adventures at Windrock, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you some clips of Dave at Windrock. What is going on, Nissan Nation? It's your buddy Dave, Danny-less at the moment. I am currently heading to Windrock. I'm going to meet Carl's Navy and JR and a few others. I'm going to turn that CB down. Got some vanilla fudge here. That's right. We are going to go do some wheeling, have some fun. This is going to be an attempt to do a kind of a weird live podcast on this one. Free, why don't you, babe? Hell yeah. Anyway, so what is going on, guys? I am driving down Interstate 40. I got JR tailing me. Let's see if we can get JR on the CB. Hey, JR, you there?
Yeah.
You are on the Nissan Nation podcast. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, hey, not much. Just driving down the interstate, cruising at a nice, I'm not even going to say my speed. I don't want to incriminate myself, but are we really on the podcast right now?
We are on the podcast right now, buddy. We're going to meet Carl Sutting, and we're going to have some fun at Windrock.
Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. 10-4 there, good buddy.
I think this has to be probably the first time people have ever done a podcast through a CB as they're going down the road.
Yeah, I'd have to admit, this is the first. I wish you had given me a little heads up, because I'm still like halfway into this piece of old crusty pizza that I got at the gas station just a minute ago. But no worries, I can work through this. One knee on the wheel, one hand on the microphone, the other hand on my pizza. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Well, we'll check back with you a little bit later, man, and see what's going on.
Well, it sounds good, man.
So that was JR, as y'all could probably just barely hear. Need to bump his CB volume up just a little bit. So we've got a good show this week. We got some cool stuff. This is gonna go kind of in the middle, I guess, of our show. We've got an ex-adventurer coming up, man. Dude drove from Florida to Colorado and back, and he does all kinds of just sweet overland trips, and he bought some cool stuff from our buddy Kevin Smith, the Smith Overland, and me and Danny are going to get to talk to him in a little bit. But we've had some listener questions. I say viewer. I mean, we've got a TV show on YouTube. If you've checked it out, we've only done a couple shows, but we've had people ask us all kinds of strange things. And my buddy Car Jeep, who y'all have heard us talk to and you've heard on the show, he brought up a special game we're going to start playing. I want you guys to come up with some trivia questions. Now, we can't tell Danny about this. Well, Danny probably won't listen to this show anyways, but so I need some odd trivia. It somewhat needs to be Nissan related, but if you've listened to our show right now, you know that we're sort of a Nissan show, but we cover a little bit of everything, man. Just no politics, no religion. And no religion too. That's our deal. But anyways, so I'm going to get back to driving, listening to some 25 or 6. But we will get back with you a little bit later, and hopefully we'll have an interview with Mr. JR where you can actually hear him. And back to travels. Peace out, everybody. Niztec Lifts. At Niztec Lifts, we really know the Nissan truck lift kits. We are the experts for your Nissan lift kit parts, shocks, and accessories, and more. Got questions or want to talk with the staff of experts? Give us a call and we will help make your Nissan truck or exterior look awesome. Check us out at www.nizteclifts.com and tell them the Nissan Nation podcast sent you.
I own a company called Xterra Performance. We specialize in selling off-road Nissan stuff. And I started driving a Nissan Xterra and
all right, guys, we are now currently on Trail 22 of Windrock. If you're so inclined, you can go to YouTube, search Windrock or Coal Creek Trail 22. You'll kind of see what we're doing. It's a pretty intermediate trail. I'm doing some scouting here for Windrock. I've already done my dumbass thing of the day and ran into a rock in front of the security guard, and we were putting our coolers away, and so that was pretty embarrassing. I'll let JR comment on that a little bit later tonight. I'm sure he'll enjoy the laugh that I looked like an idiot there. But so what is going on, everybody? I'm just cruising here, man. Just doing my thing, listening to some tunes. Nothing like wheeling with some air conditioning. That's pretty awesome. I guess they've had some rain here. It's pretty wet. Do a little of that Tennessee mudding. But I'll check back with you later and give you a trail report.
What is going on, everybody? Let me talk to you a little bit about Lifestyle Offroad. What is Lifestyle Offroad? What do they do? Well, let me tell you, they make custom t-shirts, they make custom graphics, stickers, you name it. They also have their own line of clothing. I wear a lot of it, man. I personally like their designs and what they do and how they support, the off-road community and especially the Nissan community. So if you need something from custom stickers, I love you grandma, whatever you want to put on your car, maybe family reunion t-shirts, maybe t-shirts for your club or event, give them a shout over there at www.lifestyleoffroad.com or check them out on Facebook at Lifestyle Offroad. Be sure to tell them the NNP sent you.
Well, I must report we were on Trail 22, and for those that seen the video of me last time on our Facebook page, you know that it was a little tight, and old Betty White, she's a little new, and I don't want to rough her up too bad, so we're turning around again. She got JR this time, though. JR's on 33s, tight and swap, lots of flex versus my 32s, 2-inch lift, not a lot of flex. And, so we're doing the walk of shame right now. JR is, let's see if we can get him on the radio. Hey, JR, you there? Hi, man, you got your ears on? I know you're in a tight spot there.
Yeah, I got him.
Hi, I just want to tell our audience out there that it made you turn around this time, man.
Are you recording this again? I only turned around because of you, man. If I knew we could have gotten through it, I would have kept going.
That's true, man. I do appreciate that, though. So yeah, there's that. Of course, when I hit JR on the CB, it was the worst opportune time. I could have picked a better time for you there, JR. Sorry about that. So there we are, guys. We're I got some photos we'll post up on our Facebook page of the Walk of Shame here, but Well, we'll see what other things we can get into today. What other trouble can we get into? It's now time for Tech Tips with Daniel Groders, brought to you by Niztech Lifts, your #1 source for off-road parts and accessories. Well, this isn't Daniel Groders. This is your buddy David Still in our special edition show. My tech tip for the week is wax and maintain your paint, people. A good friend on one of the forums one time told me, and I hold this to be true, that if you're off-roading and you appreciate the paint job that Nissan put on that car, you should probably keep a good wax job on that vehicle. And why is that? Because you're building up a film versus the branches and everything. And when you see the pinstripes, a lot of times it's just the wax that would be on the vehicle that you're scratching up. And hey, that's easily buffed out. So that's one of my tech tips. My next tech tip is, drum roll, have lots of gas in your vehicle when you go off-roading. It's bit me in the ass once or twice before. You go, oh, I've got almost a half a tank. I'm good to go for the trails. And then you turn around at a place like Windrock, and the place is over 300 miles of trails. And you look down, and the little light's on, and God bless you, you are 20 miles from the nearest gas station, so it's breathing on fumes by the time you get there. And so if you're off-roading, lots of wax on your vehicle, and make sure you have fuel in your truck. So even at the race course, I guess, hey, make sure you've got plenty of racing fuel or whatever you're putting in it. If you're a Dragon, whatever you're doing with your Nissan or Infiniti, make sure you have a slick car and fuel in it. Thank y'all. This is David. Let's get back to the show. All right, so here we are doing the walk of shame. People texting me. And just had a bunch of side-by-sides go by us. If you like side-by-sides, man, this would be the place because you could tear this place up all day long. But I'm not a real fan of the side-by-sides, seeing how they like to run into the side of your vehicles and they don't have any patience. But that's the Side-by-Side Nation podcast. But listen to the little turnaround here. People quit texting me. Doing the walk of shame here on the Nissan Nation podcast. Gearing up for WINT 2016. We'll continue this walk of shame a little further down the road. What is going on, everybody? What restaurant are we at, JR?
You got me with my mouth full, man.
Yeah, I would get him with these eating chips and salsa here. What are we at?
Hacienda de Gollado.
Yeah, because I couldn't pronounce that at all. It's not authentic. According to Danny, it's not authentic Mexican, but it's pretty good.
It's the best Mexican that Oak Ridge, Tennessee has to offer.
So we had an interesting day on the trails there. Denied again, JR. I'm pretty disappointed.
Yeah, after hearing that there had been some maintenance done to 22, I really thought we'd be able to, make it up it. But that same spot that turned us around last time got us again. And it's a shame, though, because it's a 3.5-mile trail, and we got 3.1 miles into it before we had to turn around.
Yeah, there's nothing like doing the walk of shame there, and I talked about that a little bit as we turned around there. As you may be able to hear, it's now pouring rain here in Windrock. I have pussed out and decided that a hotel life is for me. I've torn down my camping gear. JR so far is reluctant to cave in. JR, what's the weather looking like, man? Is it rainy and nasty?
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain now. But we're standing around a campfire here. Let me take a picture while we're doing this. Because nothing says a description of what we look like a sound podcast. Let's see here.
The cloud that's over us right now looks like it's only going to last a little bit. It doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of rain for a long period of time.
I'm a pussy, JR.
I know.
All right. Here we are. Let's get a picture.
Hold on, let me kill my...
Ooh, shit.
This thing makes me hot.
That's what she said. All right, so anyways, as you can hear, it's raining. The old man is snoring somewhere. They're
trying to keep my wood dry.
Yeah, JR's having a hard time keeping his wood dry.
It's always wet.
Oh, did I hear Carl ding? We're texting Carl as we speak because we want to see what he wants to do about this rainfall.
He's game either way.
I've
Carl's
heard-
a trooper.
Yeah, Carl is a trooper. So we'll get back with you guys. Well, it is day 2 here at Windrock Park. We've picked up Bob from Club Frontier, and we've picked up Carl. We're about to hit Trail 27 and 26 today. You can hear them on the radio. They're talking. I got gas mines next to me on my right. Got my guys in front of me. We're just having fun. We went and checked out the windmills up on top. There's this awesome flat spot you can do. And we're just having it's kind of a hazy day, you know, but we're just doing our thing. I'm sure Danny's gonna hear this and be like, man, I wish I was up there with you guys. But you know, sorry, Dan. Maybe in September when we do our live show from here. But we'll next stop, I'm gonna get Mr. Carl on the mic here, and let's see what he thinks of Windrock. Well, we didn't get to interview Carl because we had a rainstorm come through, and as you can hear, it probably hitting my truck now. And then I see sunshine about to pop through, but we've had a good weekend at Windrock, man. I don't really think I took any damage. I looked at my skids; they're pretty beat up, but who knows when that happens. Carl, I think, had a freaking good time. He was amazed at the park, man, and or when you see his truck, I'll post some pictures on the website. When you see his truck, it's just freaking amazing, man. And the dude's sitting on 35s, a 5-inch drop lift, man. It's beastly wide, fully tightened swapped and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I think next tires I'm gonna go 37s. You're like, Christ, how could this truck get any taller? I mean, seriously. But I think Carl, from what I could tell, man, was like super impressed with Windrock. So all my East Coast buddies, you want to come hang with us, you know, let us know, man. Well, you know, just like Carl was traveling to Texas from Ohio, man, and he literally came 4 hours out of his way to come wheel at Windrock. But so that's my weekend so far. I'm on I-40 heading back towards Nashville, and let's get back to Dave and Dan, as I should say. Yeah, the real Dave on the radio there, and let's get some Nissan news and stuff going on. Peace out, y'all.
And so there you go, guys. That was my short little adventure at Windrock. I may try to do something like this at when we go to Wind. Maybe me and Danny will be in a truck. Who knows? We're hardly together at these events until we do a show. It's just too hard. Danny wants to be everywhere and talk to everybody, and you know, always be selling, because that's what Dan does. And I'm sure Chris with Niztec and a few other companies will be there, and you know, they'll all want to hang out with each other and BS and do whatever guys do at these events. But so from everybody here at the Nissan Nation podcast, my name is David Boyd, and alongside Kelly, Danny, JR, Kara, whoever else we can figure out to tease and get to be on this show and lie to, cheat, steal. I don't know however we get these people. But till next time, everybody, I want to say we are out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.